What's good, everybody, man, and welcome to another video here on Mr. B's Arcade. If you hear wind chimes behind me, then just know we out here in the nature living free. But yeah, you already know what time it is, man. We here to talk about that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, boy. Now, I'm pretty sure we all had a chance to experience what I think will be a fresh W in the franchise. I believe that this Modern Warfare 2 is by far going to be the best Call of Duty that they've released in like years. That's it. These are my opinions as well. Everything is always subjugated to change at the official release of the game, so don't take everything I say too critical. Still, if you guys had a chance to play it, you know exactly what I'm going to be saying. If you haven't, well, I don't know what to tell you, boss. This year's Call of Duty is a fresh pace of what we now call tactical shooters. This game features fast-paced gunfights, extreme amounts of teamwork and communication, as well as some pretty meta guns. Yeah, that's Scar. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The devs did a good job at making sure that players get a chance to experience what the game has to offer. I got to experience many game modes in the Duty, minus Prisoner Rescue and the other one where you get to revive your homeboys or whatever. But the game modes I got to play was Team Deathmatch, Domination, Hardpoint, Ground War, as well as their new Invasion mode that we'll get into a little bit later. Ground War being one of my all-time favorites. Who doesn't love defending the sector with all your teammates under tremendous fire while screaming out, "Watch the flank, eyes on that door," and they flooding that gate? Did I forget to mention that COD has a new proc chat feature as well?
Tuka's smoker.
What you guys smoking on today?
Tuka.
Something that they probably should have been had in the game, but like, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it works for enemies as well as your team, but if that was the case, then there would probably have been a lot more funnier things. But there is still the death comm, so at least you got that. The game is a shitload of fun. There's moments that it will still remind you that it's Call of Duty, but you can see the toast that they gave to the predecessor before them, even if 2042 was absolute dog shit. The Ground War mode feels like Conquest, so Battlefield lovers are going to have a blast with that one. Or even folks who are looking for that extra level of space to their life, Ground War will provide you with that balance and XP you'll be needing when it comes to the new system. Invasion was a fun mode as well, with it being just a bigger and more open version of Team Deathmatch with bots accompanying you on the field. But hey, don't fret and don't trip. Them bots still pack a punch. If you're not on your toes, they're gonna put you in that dirt. Now, the only downside to the mode is the lack of being able to spawn in your squad mates like you can in Ground War, but I get why they didn't do that. There's hella bots running around to shoot, so you don't really have to jump on the homeboys to be thirsty for a kill. We didn't really get a chance to see what the hype was about with the new universal customization that they was talking about between all the guns, saying how they're eliminating the whole grind with you being able to swap parts from all assault rifles and other guns with their respective models, not just the one you're working on. Many of the guns were locked, with you having to work on all the guns that they provided to really unlock any other guns in the progression. Of course, there were guns you got with your level, but that was a dime a dozen. The Scar and the Fennec that you did unlock, if you got a chance to grind your levels during the beta, were the only guns that I could say you were able to achieve without you having to work on damn near every other gun. Oh, that and the Icarus. You do get the Icarus as well, which is an LMG, but I think those are like the only 3 guns you get. The rest of them are just locked because you have to do something else with the guns that you did unlock to unlock that gun, which in the case of me explaining it makes sense on why they did that. You know what I mean? Gives you a little bit more of a grind since they're eliminating the universal grind. I mean, the grind with the universal attachments. Whew. Damn, that's a mouthful. And I know you're probably sitting there wondering what that Warzone like. Well, we didn't get to play that, so I can't tell you, but I'm sure it's gonna be Warzone, just with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 mechanics. I mean, I'm kind of happy and grateful that they didn't give us that, because like, what the it's a free game mode. Like, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. Like, what the In conclusion though, for real, this Modern Warfare is already getting a rating from me. It's a solid 7.5, being how we really got into being how we really haven't gotten to the full course meal yet. That's really saying a lot. The multiplayer was fun once you got over the learning curve and played around a little bit. The maps are pretty simple to learn, and the guns all shoot well in their own respective lanes and ways, depending on your play style. The community for the most wasn't too trash or harsh, but even with that being said, they brought me back to my youth with this one. But how did you guys favor this Call of Duty beta though? Did you get any action in? You have a favorite class? Let me know down below in them comments, or any place you find me. I'd love to chat it up with y'all in the community. Might even run sometime. Y'all already know who I be, and that's Mr. B, and y'all been in the arcade. I'm off.